Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time joining, thank you. If you are joining from a previous video on my channel or you are a previous subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video, I will be talking about some future projects that I'll be doing. I really want to get back into doing some sewing. My channel was originally started to do sewing and quilting projects, and then I kind of branched out a little bit more to include more creativity with crochet, and then into adult coloring books, and then into the painting with the dot mandalas. And since I've gotten my embroidery sewing machine, it's really got my sewing mojo back, and I really want to get back into my quilting. So I think what I'll be doing is I'll be working on some quilting projects now, and I still will be doing some of the other projects, the painting and some of the adult coloring books, but we're just going to kind of mix it up a little bit. And that way we have some, I guess some, I don't want to say diversity, just some different things on the channel. So we don't get too much of one thing, we just kind of mix things up. So I'm thinking maybe one week we'll do one thing, the next week another thing, and then the next week yet another thing. But we're going to see how that goes, depending on how into one project I am. I still will take suggestions from people if you want to see some things. If you have questions on certain techniques, things like that, we can do that. But there are limitations with that also. I do not do anything clothing related, so any clothing I will not be sewing. Let's see what else. Yeah, so I think anything that has to do with kind of quilting, we will try to do. The dot mandalas we'll keep doing. Coloring and the adult coloring books we'll keep doing, and of course the sewing machine embroidery. So I'm going to show you a few of the things here that I have purchased. I did show these in a few videos quite a while back. This was kind of like around Christmas time and July, so it's been a while. These are some charm packs that I ordered from Missouri Star Quilt Company, and they're called Summer Breeze, and I purchased 3 of these. I really fell in love with the yellow and blue kind of theme, and they have some really beautiful kind of like maybe country cottage kind of look to them. I really liked the blue and yellow theme to these. So I bought 3 of these, and I'm not sure if they have these anymore. When I went back to try to find more of them, I don't think they had them. I did purchase a jelly roll also of the Summer Breeze, and they may have the jelly rolls, and I think they have some of the yardage left, so you would have to check on that. And again, these were from Missouri Star Quilt Company, and they are made by Moda, or from Moda. Okay, and then I also purchased some quilt patterns, and these were not very much. I really like the Missouri Star Quilt Company patterns because you can actually buy them in a booklet form like this, or you can buy them in download version. I prefer having them in a booklet form, just so I don't have to print them out, and I actually have the paper version that is the actual version of them. I believe I paid $5, I believe, for each one, and this one is the Hunter's Star, and this is it takes 4 packages of the charm packs, or 1 package of 10 print squares, and let's see, 4 packages, 5 print squares, or 1 package of 10 print squares, 4 packages of 5-inch background squares. Okay, so there's that. And I thought what I could do is I could just cut my own yardage for this and whatever. Then I found this one. I've always wanted to do a bookshelf quilt. For those people that know me, they know that I'm a big reader. And here in my office, everything on the left of me has books. Everything on the right of me is wall to wall and almost ceiling to floor bookshelves. And I did used to have them all the way covered with books, but I did, over the last year, I have gotten rid of a lot of those books to make room for my sewing fabric and all of my sewing and crafting items. And I think I got rid of like 4 or 5 moving boxes full of books just to make room for my fabric and my sewing supplies. So this one, this one's called Book Review, and the quilt top takes 1 package of 10-inch print squares, 2.5 yards of background fabric, and 1.5 yards of brown solid fabric for the frame, the bookshelf frame. So there's that one. And this is the one that I will be making for myself. And you can see that it is called Calico Cats. And for those of you that know, I have Luna the Crafty Kitty, and she is a calico cat. And I took it as a sign. I have a very good friend, Terry, who has become my adopted mom. We kind of adopted each other. And she sent me this beautiful green fabric for my birthday this past year. And I was not sure what I wanted to make with it. And so I'm going to show you everything that came with the green. And then I purchased the additional pink that kind of went with it. And I will be making the Calico Cats with that. So this is one of the green. And then this little one with all the little bows. And I'm going to skip over the pink. And then this little nice dotted. And then we have another green one that's, instead of how this green one was, where it's the green with white bows, this one is white with green bows. So you know what, I'm gonna just show you all of them. It's just easier. So she sent me the green ones, and then she purchased them on Amazon, and I can't remember the company that they're from, but they get excellent results, and the fabric is really good quality. And you'll notice that they're kind of really rough looking right now. what I do is I wash all my quilting fabric and I dry it completely, and then I will starch it and press it. So these have been washed completely, but they have washed and dried. But I have not starched them yet. So what I did when I washed these, I have a little like a lingerie, zip up lingerie bag, and I put all of these are some of these are fat quarters and some of them are a little small, maybe fat eighths. And so I just put them all in that lingerie bag to wash them. And some of these pieces will be used for this quilt and then some of them won't. So, so we have a pink dot, and then we have a really pretty floral. I really like this one. This one's cute. Then again, we have the green check. I guess this is like a gingham, a small check gingham. And then again, the green with white bow. We have a solid pink. I will not be using the solid pink. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, then we have a solid pink with white bow. We have a pink with white stripe, or pink stripe with white stripe. We have a white with pink bow. Again, we have the green with white dot. We have a pink with small white floral. And then again, we have the green, white with green bow. And then we have a large white dot on light green background. So how the pink is, we have a larger. And then, oops, come on. And I just knocked a charm pack off the floor, off the table. And instead of using this floral, since it was such a small piece, I went to Amazon and I purchased this piece so I could tie in the dots, I could tie in all the floral and the pinks and the greens. So this is to tie all the pinks and the greens together. And then I purchased a larger check. I'm not sure if I will use this larger check yet. And then I purchased a solid green. I have a solid baby pink, and I had this in my stash already. And then this one is just a solid white. It is a white on white, and they are, it's really hard to see right now, but it's kind of like a, almost like a floral white, but you can't, they're really hard to see. I don't know, there you go, you can kind of see it. It's just a kind of like a swirly floral. And that is just a kind of the background fabric where everything's white. And so that'll be a project. This will be a quilt that will be for myself. Just something that I can cuddle with around the house, take naps with. And I have many other projects. I'm not going to get into that one yet. There is a beautiful pack of fabric that she sent me. It was a complete surprise. I did not expect it. And it is a panel fabric. I have never worked with panels before, but once I get into that project, I will share that. And it is a really special fabric, and for the life of me, I don't know what, I know it will be a quilt, but I don't know what to do with it yet. And it's going to be one of those quilts that won't be ever sold. But so these are some projects that will be coming in the future. Probably sooner rather than later. I will be pressing these, starching and pressing these fabrics very soon, probably over the very next few days. For those of you that are familiar with my channel, and if you see the my thumbnail photo, you will see that it's the black and white quilt block. I will be getting back to that quilt also, and I will just be doing some update videos on that as I get to working on that one. I'm not going to go a lot into depth on that one. I'll just be doing some update stuff on that. So there's a few other projects that I've had going in the background. I have a hand sewn needle turn applique quilt that I've had going for years that I may pull out and do some work on, just for some like just some like self-meditative kind of calm work. I do have some crochet projects going in the background. So there's just going to be a lot of little things going on here and there. And please stay tuned. So that lets me know, comment, that lets me know that that you're there, that you appreciate the videos. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you really soon. Bye-bye.